Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping.
One of the things, like, again, kind of the cheat code that I have found in this business, and it works best in a recurring business because you can waitlist both sides. On-demand business, you can still waitlist the applicant side. And I think that's 90% of the value. So if there's one thing to take from this podcast, and I'm going to teach this in the webinar, how I did it, the group interviewing practices that I do, and how I built the not only the team that we have, Charity's on, she's freaking amazing. Our whole team is awesome. And I'm like, the only thing I'm pissed about is I didn't figure out how to do this earlier to, like, not only, I mean, like, selfishly, not only for me, because when you have a great team, they just give a shit and, like, they just want to do a really good job. And it's super fun to work with other people that really care. That's super valuable. But also, it's so much better for them when their coworkers are awesome. When your coworkers are awesome, you want to stay there and keep working and supporting them. And you know you're not going to have to deal with their crap. And you know if you have a question, they're going to race to help you. And so for their sakes, and I tell people this on our group interview, which is, if you work here, my job is to ensure that you're never going to have a shitty coworker. I'm going to interview and recruit so hard way in advance that I will only ever be taking the cream of the crop. I have a bunch of people in our wait list that want to work here. There's 4 people on that list that I will hire, and the other 5 or 6 are just never going to work here. Even though they're qualified, they're just not quite good enough to work here. And therefore I'm just going to keep interviewing and recruiting in front of it. So there's one, and I'm going to teach that in our recruiting webinar. So I'm not going to get into exactly how I did it today, but just that is a thing that you need to do. And you need to do it for your employees' sakes because they don't want to work with shitty coworkers. But selfishly, you also need to do it for your sake because it's so much more fun running that business when you have full trust in your team and you know that they care and you know that they're going to do whatever it takes to make their customers happy. That is a really fun business to run. And it makes it way easier to go sell stuff and grow your business. And frankly, you don't need to sell anything. People come onto the demo call and I'm just like, I'm not here to sell you anything. I don't need to sell you anything. Let
me just show you what we do.
Yeah, I just want to set really good expectations. If we're the right fit, cool. We'd love to help you. If we're not, I'm gonna go help you find the right fit. I don't want to do bookkeeping for you if it's not what you actually need. I have unsold clients before where I'm like, you should work, especially small businesses, go get a CRM set up first. Go get your systems and processes dialed in to help your customers and your employees. When you have an employee and you're pushing $100,000 to $200,000, give me a call. That's when bookkeeping is going to get really valuable. But right now, as your finance nerd, I'm going to instruct you to invest elsewhere so that you are a $200,000 business, and then I can help the shit out of you. But right now, there's other stuff that I think you can do that'll help you more, and that's awesome. I want to help. I don't need to do bookkeeping for people. So anyway, again, cheat code is just build that.
Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as a heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.